Hey, I'm Ron S. with Nexus Radio here with Darude. How you doing today?
I'm doing splendid.
Awesome. Darude, where did that name come from?
Oh man, that story again. I played this track at a pre-party. We friends and my studying buddies were going out pre-party. I was somewhat funny already at that part of the evening, and I think I played the track called Rude Boys by Layla Cave like 7 times in a row. They started making fun of me, calling me Rude Boy, and I just took that after a little bit of an embarrassment. Took that as my nickname online. The first couple of tracks that I did and I put online back then, I was Rude Boy, but then I didn't want to be a boy, so then I dropped the boy. It was Rude, and then the graphic artist who put together my Sandstorm single cover, he combined the words Darude. It looked better. Talk
about names. AIAM. Is that a person or is that initials? What exactly is that?
It's a person. It's a beautiful and very talented girl called Maja Andersen from Denmark. And if you switch Maja,
it's AIAM.
Yes. And yeah, she has her own sort of pop career in Denmark. She's a Danish girl, and her and her management thought that it would be a good idea to have sort of a different alias for our project or my project with her for the Beautiful Alien track. So now it's I Am, and I need to spell it every time.
We love Beautiful Alien on Nexus Radio. We played the hell out of it.
Yes.
How did the song come about?
I had this songwriting camp in Copenhagen, Denmark, and that was one of the tracks that came out of that camp. It was very, very amazing, fruitful 2 days, and I got to work with really cool people. The basic track was came out of this like a bass line loop that ABBA had, and I'm like, let's go from there. In the end of that day, we had the basic sort of build up and drop and the melodic lyrical ideas well done, and later on I added a little bit of old Darude flavor to it, and ABBA also came to Finland once to further produce it with me. But imagine starting morning and in the evening you have almost a full track ready. It was really cool.
That's pretty amazing, because making a track takes a long time. How long did it take for you to put together your artist album?
8 years.
8 years?
Well, 8 years since the earlier one, but in all seriousness, maybe the last year and a half or so, I was working on the new artist album.
Because it's kind of different, because a lot of the guys right now who are touring and DJing, they'll drop a track, they'll drop a track, they'll drop a track. They don't do albums. Why did you decide to do an album instead of the track-by-track focus?
The beautiful romantic story of it is that I just love the album concept. It's also true. I do come from a time where I listen to albums. People used to listen to albums. So as a concept, if you listen to my new album, the tracks are not all the same. They're not exactly one genre of anything, but there's this thing that holds it together. There's my production, there's thought out track, of course selection, but track order. And that's why I love albums, because you know what the next track is, and you already hear it when the other one is just fading out, and you're kind of excited to hear the next one. That's what I want to think that people will think when they listen to my album.
It's like telling a story or making an amazing DJ set.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As a DJ, I live in Chicago, and one song I get requests for every night, The Elephant in the Room, Sandstorm. It's like somewhere. When you made Sandstorm, did you have any idea it would become as big as it did?
Yeah, I mean, that one afternoon in '99, I decided that 16 years from now, Sandstorm is going to be a meme. I had no clue. It's such a weird thing. Obviously, it's such a defining thing for me, my career. I thought that my level of tinkering with a couple of software programs and one synth was like here, and professionals are there, and it's not that I thought little of myself, but the gap was so huge in my opinion that I just thought that there's no chance, or I didn't even have a dream like that.
How do you balance your life as a DJ, a producer, as a touring artist with your lovely wife, your lovely child? How do you keep all that in balance?
I don't. She does. Initially, when my career started, I jumped to any and every gig offer, work, this and that, probably because I just didn't know if it was going to continue. I wanted to make sure that I'll do everything. While I was mentally, I think, as healthy I'm now or as I've ever been, but I think physically it was really difficult. The first 2-3 years, I was really tired. And then when I had a little gap, I made new music, and since like 2003-4, I've done maybe 50-60 gigs a year, and then just trying to control, have gaps of me not being on the road, being with the wife and the son, and while I'm there, of course, then I can work in the studio, and that's also something that is very near and dear to me.
Well, that was a very serious question, and I've got another very serious question for you.
Okay, I'm scared.
Why is it that all DJs wear black?
It's because, well, actually not all the kids, but especially us older guys, we look better and slimmer in black. That's the serious answer to that.
What's coming next from you?
Next, just released an album about 2 months ago. We're still booking new shows for me regarding or around the album tour. I'm doing a couple of gigs in Finland in October, also Groove Cruise in 2 weeks.
That's wild. You're going to love that.
Oh, yeah. I've done that like 6 times now, so it's amazing. Then back to US in end of November, early December. One thing that I actually do want to mention here, nothing specific, but I'm definitely looking into gaming stuff quite a lot, because I did a Counter-Strike sound pack, and that world, the gamer world, and broadcasting like Twitch and what have you, it's been very interesting to me. And because of the meme thing also with Sandstorm and stuff, it's shown to be a very big wide new market. Like the exposure on that side is wild. So, and musically looking into combining gaming and my style and the tech side of it is very interesting. So I'm hoping to do something with games and music.
What would you like to say to all of your fans out there watching?
You will see me as I am when you come see me live. That's what I think best shows me what I do and who I am. I'm very bad at complimenting myself, especially put on the spot like this. But so come and check it out yourself.
Well, I'm Ron S. This is Darude. Thank you for watching on Nexus Radio and TV. Catch you soon.